hundreds of young people playing or trying to get back to playing football across the county. Well, Mark Young is from Wiltshire FA, joins us now. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Marie.
What's the current situation for most of our youth teams across Wiltshire right now? Are they allowed to train? Are they allowed to play competitively?
Yes, they are. We're very much trying to get back to normal. If any of your listeners have been out and they've been around recreation grounds or sports facilities over the last few weeks, and they'll have seen hundreds, thousands of young players and adults enjoying our game.
Now, you heard Richie Wellens there talking about his concerns for his players. How do you, as a county FA, help the clubs to support their players in what's actually quite a challenging time right now?
Yeah, it is. The first point is probably in terms of the governance. So the FA and DCMS, they're regularly sending up-to-date guidance to us in terms of keeping people safe. And as you can appreciate, the landscape is very changing. It's changing all the time. So it's just making sure that we're providing them with regular information. And naturally with that comes lots of questions. So obviously answering questions and trying to educate and keep people safe. We've got very, very good partners in the Football Foundation and Sport England who have financed hundreds of thousands into the grassroots game across Wiltshire over the last few months in terms of investing into facilities to make them more COVID friendly.
And what are the challenges that you face? Because I would suspect a lot of these clubs are run by volunteers.
Yeah, they are. We can only thank the extra effort that volunteers are going to. So, it's difficult enough in a club or a league under normal circumstances, but a lot of the extra added workload that's coming with COVID and the coronavirus is obviously putting extra pressure on. But in terms of the biggest challenge, it's like I said earlier, it's a changing landscape, and there's a lot of anxiety out there. It's no different to the normal landscape. Nobody knows what's around the corner, and everybody's just trying their best to get people playing, which is obviously, as you touched on earlier, is really important for mental health.
What are the positives that you're seeing?
We see there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of willingness for people to get involved in the game. And during the lockdown period, we've seen huge increase in participation across some areas of the game. So, for instance, we've never had a walking football league in Wiltshire, and we've created a new walking football league with 18 teams for over 50s and over 60s. The over 35s league has more than doubled in participation. It used to have 7 teams, it's now got 17 teams. And girls, female football has continued its trajectory in the sense that the participation numbers of females is going.
Brilliant. Listen, Mark, we could talk about this forever. I know we're just really scratching the surface of some of the great stuff that's happening across the county, but it's really great to hear that there are positives, and despite the fact that we're hearing we can't go to elite events and we can't go to watch our teams play, there is still some really great stuff that's happening at grassroots. So thank you very much for joining us this morning, and thanks to the guys at Wiltshire FA for the great work that they continue to do, Ben, for a lot of our young people, a lot of our kids, our grandkids, our nieces and nephews. They're all out there playing, and actually it's great to hear that despite the fact we can't go and watch Swindon Town play in person, we can actually go to the rep grounds and watch our young people play.
Too right. Thank you ever so much, Marie.